Hello, everybody. Shadow here, and welcome to Adios. I don't really know a lot about this game. What I do know is stuff that I have been told by Pyre, as well as seen some tweets from the creator of this game on Twitter. But Pyre said that this would be a pretty good short game to play, so I figured I would just do it. And we're just going to hop into it pretty quick. I do want to make a disclaimer. This game is about, I want to say an hour from what I have seen online. So, if we get started and you like what you see, maybe go buy it and play it yourself first. Because I've heard it's one of those experiences that you kind of just want to get for yourself. So if we start and it interests you, go ahead and buy it. It's on Steam. If you're watching this as it goes out, the Steam sale is probably still going, and you can get it for I think 45% off, which is really good. But yeah, so go ahead and try it out. I just wanted to have a little disclaimer on that because I don't normally play games that are this short. Also, other disclaimer, I'm not going to be doing intros and outros for every episode. I think I'm just going to play and we're going to cut it up in post into episodes because with a short game like this, it's kind of hard to do that. Do intros and outros every time because I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me. So we're just going to start with that 3-minute ramble out of the way. I don't know if my volume is too low or too high on my end. Okay, we can open our journal. Tell him I'm done. Okay. Sure. We'll tell him we're done. We can do that. The confession. Hello.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, morning?
We're done.
No. All of this.
We're done. You get out of here.
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just,
Hold on.
done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Okay, you can't just hit me with frickin' DC Douglas right off the bat. Is that true? Is that correct? Am I going crazy? Is it a sound-alike or is this actually DC Douglas? Because if it is, dang it, he's everywhere.
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
How do I throw it?
I don't think you do.
I do.
And you still
I'm
think
just
you
holding
can
it.
quit.
Yeah, it's a free country.
I'm just holding
This
meat.
isn't that kind of job.
I know. But,
I'm just holding meat. I don't know how to throw it.
I am done.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Nope. Oh, I mean, you're welcome
You
to
are
try.
welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over.
Yeah, that's definitely DC Douglas. I was just holding meat. I didn't mean to hold. I don't know if I have a button to throw. The breakfast. Egg.
Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Really?
Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Fair enough.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but How long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years,
Oh
just
my
about.
gosh, that's a long time.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Bill was sick.
I could just look at the salt.
And you couldn't afford a doctor.
No, we could not.
So you needed my help.
This is very nice so far.
You or God's.
I'm trying to pay attention to the
Here's what I
story.
remember. I had a problem that night, and
I don't know
Jimmy
what
was
buttons
trying
I
help
can
me
do to
solve
do
that
things.
problem when
Can I start
who should
eating?
come in through that door but you?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up
Okay.
Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh.
Yes, we did.
Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Sadie did. All the time.
Thought you'd
Oh,
have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's
Fair.
good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
okay.
So,
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
long time ago.
Hold on.
I'm
I
an
need
old
to.
man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said,
Do I have other? Hold on. Do I have other controls that I can do? What can I do? Journal, sprint, crouch, jump, pick. Okay, I could have just pressed E.
American
Fair
breed
enough.
nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my
I
part
can't
to keep 'em
eat.
alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at
tasty.
you, an intellectual.
Eggs.
Maybe. Anyways,
I
I
just
read that pigs
threw
were
the
as smart as
coffee.
us. You believe that?
Not
Not
particularly.
particularly.
Yeah, cows, I get. Cows are dumb. They're afraid of those, those metal bars in the ground.
Cattle grid.
Cattle grids, huh?
Yep.
Well, my point is, cows are dumb.
Okay.
Pigs, I read, are smart.
Where are you going with
You,
this?
you read that in the paper.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Right.
the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
Okay.
I suppose you do.
Every
Yes,
man
we
does.
do.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
Seriously?
Help out with the farm chores. Shovel manure, milk goats, stuff like that.
Sure. Always wanted to know how to milk goats.
As long as you're
Really?
okay with shoveling manure first.
Okay.
What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy.
I don't
Smart.
think so.
Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already.
We can talk while drinking
Quit.
coffee.
We'll see.
Lots of coffee. Okay. Well, how's it going? Oh no, we can jump. That's not good.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Well, let's show you.
Just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Alrighty. Pull the cord.
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
The soda.
Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
Okay.
Collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I
Yeah.
meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You look like you want to ask me something.
True.
Why pop machines?
I like a good soda pop.
And the jump from that to having a bunch of machines in a blacked out shed?
I used to work at the town library after school, and
Can
somebody
I
thought it would be a
drink
good
it?
idea to put in a pop machine. 50, 51, thereabouts. Anyway,
Hold on, I have to.
cantankerous as these things tended to be, especially back then. And
I gotta
Mrs.,
find a good
Mrs.
spot of the
Olsen,
story.
She was the librarian at the time.
Okay.
Knew I was handy, asked me to fix it.
And you've been fixing pop machines ever since?
Yes.
Not exactly.
Oh.
Didn't think
Hey.
much of it for years until after some time I got back
We're
from
sharing
overseas
and we're
uh,
caring.
I was at this junkyard and I saw a Kruger Schmidt.
Ooh, Dr. Thud.
And
A what?
a Kruger Schmidt. Yeah,
Kruger
jumble the
Schmidt.
words, I know, probably French or something.
It sounds German.
I was gonna say it does sound more
Yeah,
German.
that makes sense. Anyways, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit. But I brought her to
True.
this here shed and got to work. Fixed her up real nice,
God.
Then what?
Had myself a nice pop.
Okay.
And then I sold it and figured that was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
Okay. Okay.
And it snowballed from there.
That it did.
Seems that way.
But why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know. Soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious,
Okay.
I don't know.
Something to distract you.
Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay.
And that's true.
I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry.
Okay.
I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dog.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah,
There
when
are
a dog
so many
dies,
of
that
those.
always moves me to tears. Yeah. But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know. I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me.
Okay.
And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't. I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing
Okay.
thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
That I did.
I'm proud of it.
That we did.
Proud of all
I
of it.
can't take all the credit. I didn't do
I'm proud of
anything.
This one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I going to do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Please. little memento of our time together.
Oh,
Come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
I don't
Come
think
on
we
back by,
can.
pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?